And good morning to whoever is joining us in whatever time zone you might be in. Welcome back to Manhattan. This is an extension of what we did in December because, as rumor has it, the class is still going on. Couldn't quite get a closure to it, so we'll try and get some closure today. We're building, as Maitland mentioned to you already, I think a pretty interesting start of what could be a very big database here at Manhattan. And I think internet teaching, distance learning, education technologies is one of the most, if not the most important frontier that we have today, simply because it is inevitable, it is incredibly powerful in its outreach. I mentioned last time that I see the internet technologies and education technologies as a kind of way to rebuild rural roads through this country, the ones we fly over and the communities we don't have so much contact with. It's now possible through the internet that an institution like Manhattan, with its glorious faculty and its amazing tradition and understanding of education, not only for the New York area, but for music education in general in this country, that people without necessarily matriculating in Manhattan can in fact partake of the classes, observe the classes, and eventually could even perhaps get credit in another institution while being in a class here. So I think the possibilities are really quite large and quite expansive. And so we're having a good time building, like I said, this database, this program, and I'm very pleased and proud to offer the school a set of classes. We've moved around a little bit on this time, so I appreciate the few that have come this morning, and maybe we'll get joined by some more as we go on. And I also appreciate the colleagues, the young colleagues, grinding it out at 11 o'clock this morning. All I had to do was get up out of bed, albeit that's hard enough anymore. So what I'd like to do today, and the class we did in December is now in its final editing, and what we've done is indexed the class, and we'll index this as well, so that when you go online, you can actually go into things you're looking for. So I thought maybe today I would try, believe it or not, to be even more specific in some of the things, maybe 3 or 4 points that I think are absolutely non-negotiable as a singer. They are what must be learned, they are what must be second nature, and they must be learned to provide the basis for your fantasy to expand as you see fit when you're singing. The telementoring project is kind of something else beside that. That could be very, very exciting for other professors across the country and certainly also in this school. It's been a pilot program. We're still working. It's not even beta. I would call it alpha. But we're getting there. And the only thing is I have to use a PC, and being a Mac guy, this is really a struggle. But I'm getting there. And it's quite interesting. To meet with the students personally and then have them on camera, I feel like I can then start facilitating something. And I think there's a lot of potential there. As the software gets more dependable and the process gets more usable, it could be an enormous augmentation for professors that are teaching day in, day out, as well as people like me who like to come and offer some sort of help in their daily program.